Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Delisha Henry here, your licensed financial strategist. And today I wanted to utilize this Facebook Live to address some FAQs. You guys have been sending me questions, and so thank you so much for that. And so I wanted to take this time to address those questions, get your questions answered today. So before I get started with my FAQs, I wanted to make an announcement. I will be doing a financial series on Facebook, and so that's going to be coming up soon. And the content of it is I'm going to be going into a more deep dive of this particular product and its features and the diversity of it and how it can be properly implemented into one's financial plan. And so I am excited about that. So please stay tuned for that. In addition to my financial series, I will be giving away a free ebook. So if you would like to receive that free ebook for the financial series so you can get a head start in the reading for that ebook, just let me know in the comments, or you can send me a private message and I will make sure that you get that free ebook as well. If you're like me and you know, sometimes you like to feel, crack open a book and feel the pages against your fingers, I do have the copy of the book as well. I will absorb the costs of the book. All I ask is that you pay the nominal fee of shipping and handling. So if you would like a hard copy of that book, let me know as well, and I'll make sure you get the hard copy of that book. And this book it's an easy read. I usually give this book out to my clients as a continuing education, if you will, to help continue their learning about this product, its features, and how it can be used for long-term financial planning, and to keep them as far as their reassurance with knowing that they've made a well-conscious and sound decision when deciding to establish or utilize this plan in their long-term financial planning. So with that being said, I'm going to get started in the FAQs. The first question I'm going to address, it says here, is this product similar to a 401k? Great question. And I've gotten that question a lot, as I stated. And so how I like to answer that question, I like to highlight the features, the basic features of both products. So that would give you an understanding of both products, and that would help answer that question. So with a 401k, and usually a 401k, I'm going to put the 401k as the umbrella. And under that umbrella, you have your 401k, your traditional IRAs, your SEPs, your 403bs. Those are considered qualified plans. And so with those particular plans, they are usually implemented by your employer, okay? And those plans are usually funded with pre-tax dollars. And some people may think of it as tax deferred. So you can say tax deferred or pre-tax dollars are utilized to fund that particular plan. And I'm going to get in more of a deep dive as far as why that may not be the best route when it comes to long-term planning, utilizing pre-tax dollars to fund that particular plan. And the reason for that is it could potentially reduce the longevity of your retirement dollars when you need them the most during retirement. Okay. And I'm going to get more into that in the financial series. So we say, so with your 401k plans, you use pre-tax dollars to fund that particular plan. In addition to that, that plan is exposed to the market. So that means you get 100% of the market gains, but you also get 100% of the market losses when the market goes down. And an example of that is in 2008. It was around September 2008. And the market went down. It took a deep dive and around over 30%. And unfortunately, if you had, for example, $300,000 in your 401k plan and you took that hit, you could have potentially lost up to $90,000. Ouch. And for a person who was looking to retire within 1 to 2 years, may now have to stretch that out and put off retirement, and may have to retire like 5 or 15 years down the line after that market crash in 2008. In addition to that, with this particular plan, you have what are called RMDs. What are RMDs? Well, that acronym stands for Required Minimum Distributions. So with your 401k plan, you have to take a distribution when you turn 70 and a half. You have to. And the reason for that is because the government now wants you to begin to pay taxes on the gains or the accumulated value of that particular plan. So that's the other thing that you have to do with the 401k. You have to pay the taxes. A lot of you may be aware of that, but what you may not be aware of is how that can shorten the life of your retirement plan by doing so. Okay, and that's based upon the tax bracket that you are currently in, because you'll be taxed based upon your current tax bracket. And the other thing with your 401k plan is, unfortunately, there aren't any guarantees. You could ask any FA, however you acquire, or through your employer, when you acquire your 401k, there aren't any guarantees. And that's one of the features of your 401k plan. Now, the basic features of this particular product that I've been talking about for the past few weeks, this particular product, it can be established outside of your current employer 401k plan. So you can establish in addition to or in lieu of your traditional 401k planning. Also with this plan, you use what are called post-tax dollars to fund this plan, which means these are dollars that you've already paid taxes on, and you're going to use those dollars to contribute to this particular plan, which will benefit you in the long run. And when you if you decide, let's say that, if you decide to take a distribution from this particular product, then you don't have to pay taxes. You are in a position where you can eliminate the longevity risk that so many people are faced with when they utilize a traditional qualified plan. But with this particular plan, you don't have to pay the taxes. So that tax risk is eliminated, in addition to the longevity risk. And I'm going to get more detail into that on my financial series. So like I said, guys, stay tuned for that. The other feature with this plan is that you receive a portion of the stock market gains, but none of the stock market losses. How is that possible? I'm going to save that information for the financial series. It's very powerful, and I want you guys to know how that can actually work for you when it comes to your retirement planning or long-term planning. So for example, when the market was down, I believe it was down 20%. I take that back. It was down about 19%. In the first quarter of 2020, my clients who utilized this plan did not participate in that loss. They hit what is called a zero floor. So in that particular case, zero is your hero. So you don't participate in the market losses. And another feature with this particular plan is that there are guarantees. And when you're doing long-term planning, you want guarantees, because guarantees will help give you that peace of mind and that confidence when it comes to you receiving your retirement dollars during your retirement years. You eliminate that long-term risk because of the guarantees that are incorporated into this product. So my second FAQ is this a life insurance plan? It's a two-part question. So I'm going to read both parts and then I'm going to address the question. Is this a life insurance plan? And if it's a life insurance plan, how can it benefit me? Because I thought life insurance plans were only for your loved ones or whomever you leave the money with upon your death. Okay, so I love answering this question, guys, because it gives me an opportunity to address any misinformation that's out there regarding life insurance plans. And so many people may believe, life insurance plans are too expensive, they're not necessary. But I want to put this disclaimer out there by saying that all life insurance plans are not created equal. And so that's why it is my primary priority to make sure that my clients are educated when it comes to this particular product plan. Therefore, when they go to make that decision, it's a sound decision, it's an educated decision, and they're comfortable with that decision, and it also gives them confidence. So, um, in addition to that, this product also, it gives you stability, it gives you security, and it gives you the assurance. So to answer the two-part question, yes, it is a life insurance plan. And no, it's not just for the people who you leave this, in this case, your beneficiaries. It's not just for your beneficiaries upon your death. You can utilize this plan while you are alive as the owner of this plan. So yes, you can be the owner and can receive the benefits in more than one way from this particular plan. It's not just for your beneficiaries upon your death. Also, yes, this plan can be utilized for retirement and give you that stability and flexibility as well as that protection. And yes, this plan can be used as your own bank, your own personal bank. Did you just say that? I sure did. This plan can be utilized as your personal bank. And I'm going to get more into that in my financial series. So guys, stay tuned for that. And here's the third. The third FAQ that I received is, Delisha, do you have this plan yourself? Absolutely. I have this plan, and I've been utilizing this plan for a few years. And I can honestly say, guys, that I appreciate the features in this plan and the financial protection that this plan provides. As I stated before, for example, when the stock market went down the first quarter of 2020, I didn't participate in those market losses. So that's why I can say I can appreciate this plan and the flexibility that it does offer. So yes, I do have this plan for myself. So what I'm going to do is continue to come to you guys, answer your questions. We're going to, like I said, we're going to take a deep dive further into this on my financial series. It's going to be coming up really soon. I'm going to be posting to my Facebook and my Instagram to let you guys know when those dates are. And I do encourage you to join the discussion. Like I said, I'm going to be giving away a free ebook for that particular financial series. And so if you want to get the ebook, let me know in the comments, send me a private message. I'll make sure you get that. And we also have a hard copy of the book as well. So I will pay for the book. All I ask is that you cover the shipping and handling. So that's all I have for today as far as my FAQs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like always, if you want to get in contact with me, feel free. I have my link down here at the bottom of the screen where you can send me a link, set up a time for us to talk and get your personal questions answered and to see how this particular plan can be in line or implemented into your financial portfolio so you can cover your long-term planning and meet your financial goals. So that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will be talking to you soon. Bye.